I hope everybody's all right. Okay, this video that I'm going to make today, I'm going to actually give you step-by-step process of how to manifest, how to create, and how to actually project your desires into manifestation, into becoming a tangible, objective, real thing. All right. Okay, so those are what we're going to touch on today. So this video actually is probably the video that you want to watch and want to keep, because I'm going to put every key, every process, step by step, how from the beginning to the end to manifest your desires, whether it be lottery winning, whatever you want to do in life, a house, a car, or just overall a better life, financial freedom, everything of that sort. So that's how we're going to start. Okay. All right. So let's begin. Okay. A lot of you guys within this page, let me start by saying this. If you play the lottery, there's things that you do not want to do. Number one is this: never ever buy a lottery ticket or play the lottery out of desperation, out of need. All right, you don't, or anxious. Okay, so you never want to ever buy a ticket when you're feeling anxious or desperate, or you feel you need to buy this ticket to win. The reason why you don't want to do that is because through the universal laws of dynamic energy, remember, everything is energy, including your thought, your feelings. So if you buy a ticket and you're feeling anxious, you're feeling desperate, and you're down to your last dollar, and you say you want to buy this lottery ticket, what you're actually creating is known as resistance. Resistance is energy, meaning that the universe gives you or mirrors what you put out. So in essence, you're giving out lack. You're signifying lack. Desperation, anxious, and so forth signifies lack. Remember now, the universe cannot give you what you already have, because we talked about quantum mechanics, the physics, the science part, that everything that you desire already exists in a frame, or in a world known as the quantum world, or the unseen world. That's why we call it the unseen, the non-physical, because you cannot see those particles, those quantum particles, with your naked eye. You have to use microscopes and certain aspects to see those particles. So that means that everything you already want already exists on that level, so you already have it. So in essence, when you're asking the universe, you're buying a ticket out of anxious desperation, you're producing more of lack, and that's what you will get, more of the same thing. So that's the first key you don't ever want to do. When you're buying lottery tickets, you always want to be in a feel-good state. You always want to feel good, and you always want to be positive. Okay. Number one is, we talk about the limiting beliefs and how to clear those. So you guys in this page should already should be using the affirmations right now. You should be doing the meditations and so forth. And then, so you want the first step to manifest and get your desires. You have to release and get rid of those limiting beliefs. All right. So once you get rid of those limiting beliefs, then you're on point. That's the first step. So you want to get those affirmations going. You want to use those binaural wavelength affirmations that use the gamma, the alpha, and the theta brainwave frequencies. So that's the first step. So you got to clear your mind, get your subconscious cleared up, so you get rid of those limiting beliefs. Then you go to the second part, which is more affirmations of whatever you desire. So you want to win a lottery, you get affirmation for that. We have that. And okay, I have a question. How can I replace those negative feelings? Well, you can replace those negative feelings. You can replace those negative feelings by flip switching it. Basically, just focus on what feels good to you. Just flip it. Anything that feels good is perfect. It's considered as good. That's how you replace those negative feelings. I'm going to touch on that in a minute as well. Okay, so you want to do the affirmations. That's the first step. So you want to clear those limiting beliefs out of your subconscious mind. Once you clear those blocks, then you're open to receive. More open to receive basically means you're in a state of allowance now. The universe will start to send things, events, circumstances into your reality, into your realm, that you will start to experience as tangible reality. When I mean tangible just basically means things you can touch or you can feel. And basically what tangible basically means is through your five senses you can perceive, you can perceive, and so forth. So let me touch on what these affirmations actually do to your brain. So your brain has brain cells and they have synapses. These synapses are more like pathways that connect from one brain cell to the next. It's like a bridge. So there's a term in neuroscience, it's called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity basically means that the more you practice something, the more you embedded something in your brain, you create new brainwave neurons, new cells. And these new cells, what it actually means is your brain actually grows cells, create new cells. And these new brain cells are brain cells that created for wealth, for attracting positiveness, and so forth. Now keep in mind, once you become awakened, or you become more conscious and see how the creation process works, then guess what? A lot of you guys will start to develop your natural abilities. Some of you guys will have certain gifts. Maybe you can be a little clairvoyant, telekinesis, telepathy. All these are gifts that you have, but they've been covered because through your limiting beliefs. And science study these gifts. You don't hear about them. You might hear about them. You might think they're like psychic or some BS, but they're actually not. They're scientific evidence and experiments done to show how people actually use these gifts. And some of you might even have them. So let's talk about the creation process. All right. So you get those. You create the neuroplasticity. You do the affirmations. You meditate. And then now let's get into the mind part. So you start to focus and you start to see what you want within your mind. We go into the end thinking part. End thinking part basically means you're going to focus on the end result of what you desire. All right? End result of what you desire. So if you would desire to win the lottery, you want to focus on a check with your name and a specific amount. See yourself claiming the check. See yourself in the lottery office. You're not a body with a soul. You're actually a soul inhabiting a body. So I repeat that again. You're not a body with a soul. You're a soul with inhabiting a body. So you're all energetic, vibrational beings. That is the fact. Science proves that down to the very essence. And you create with your thoughts and emotions. So when you put something out, the universe will bring it back to you or mirror it. Now let me give you a misconception that a lot of people and everybody, a lot of individuals, they hear or they're into this fad. And the fad is known as the law of attraction. And everybody's into, oh, what is the law of attraction? I'm going to use the law of attraction. The law of attraction is, listen, the misconception is this. The law of attraction does not create your reality. Okay? The law of attraction does not create it. The law of attraction is just a force like gravity. It's actually embedded with gravity. It's just a magnetic force in the universe that since the universe was created, it was embedded with gravity. It is a force that magnetically attracts like frequencies with like frequencies. That's why a lot of people will use law of attraction. They try to do this and do that, and it'll never work because they're using it the wrong way. The law of attraction does not create, it just delivers. You create through the brain, through the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is called consciousness. Consciousness is connected to these quantum energetic fields. These particles exist as waves, meaning that they exist as possibilities, meaning that everything you desire or want already exists as a possibility. Your mind or consciousness takes that possibility and creates it into an actuality. So you actually collapse these quantum particles to create a perceived, tangible reality. Perception is reality, meaning that the only true sense we have to reality is through our five senses. That is it, and that is very limited. So what you see, feel, touch, hear, taste, that in essence becomes your reality, all right? So you create your reality from inside out. So you see it in your mind, you project it in your mind, you do the affirmations, and you use what you would call your emotions. You start to see what you want inward, and then it projects outward. Because the universe works like this. It works with energetic dynamic laws, okay? The universe is 4 dynamic energy laws, okay? Number 1 is energy. Number 2 is magnetism. Number 3 is vibration. And number 4 is frequency. That's how you must look inside your world and look inside everything you do. So when you're manifesting from the thought. The thought creates the emotion. The emotion activates the subconscious. The subconscious does the creation. The law of attraction, the force, and it brings it into your reality as an experience, okay? So you could call the law of attraction, or you could call it gravitational interaction. Basically, that means your predominant focused thought eventually becomes your reality, okay? It's just going to take, now the time is to manifest it as a perceived experience for you. So you have to remember, the money, you already have it. That's why a lot of people will say, I need money, I'm broke, I need it, I need. The universe cannot give you need, because it cannot give you what you already have. You see, you already have the money on the quantum level. It's there. So I cannot give you something that you already have. So you send in a conflicting signal. So the language of the universe is this: speak as if you already have it. Use the words I desire instead of I need. Okay? I expect. Those are the words you have to start using, because everything is energy, so is your words. The universal language is that. Once you know to speak the language, it'll come right into you. The language a lot of guys are speaking are the language the universe cannot know. It's like, I need. The universe is saying, okay, but I can't give you that because you already have it. So because that's your dominant thought, if I need, it will come into your reality. Even though in your conscious mind, you're saying, I want more money. But your dominant thought is, I need more money. And the universe cannot give you what you already have. Okay? All right? Yes, so emotions are the key. Once you buy your ticket, you have to feel good. If you're feeling anxious or you're feeling desperate that you have to buy the lottery to win, it's not going to work for you, because that is creating lack signal, and you will get more of that. So that's why I'm going to help you guys, because you already have the money. It's there for you quantum level wise. Quantum world is the real world. It starts from there into this reality. So in essence, you have it, because everything is energy. So all you have to do is convert it, take that up, put it into your mind, because your mind converts it. And once your mind converts it, it becomes an experience to you. Experience basically means the five senses: smell, touch, taste, feel, hear. That is how your reality is perceived. Okay? So those are the keys, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll finish off